NADH can also promote brain regeneration and improve cognitive clarity by promoting the regeneration of neurotransmitter in our brains. Too little is extracted from food for neurological recovery because it is diluted with body fluids, and too little reaches through the blood the brain. Depression is a mood disorder caused by neurological disease, specifically the loss of certain psychological parts of our beautiful brain, which outwardly shows as a persistent feeling of sadness and loss of interest in activities you once enjoyed. So depression is one of the most common forms of mental disorder in the population around. According to some recent major data, the depression is the fifth leading cause of disability worldwide, accounting for approximately 4% of all the diseases worldwide. Faced with a real and immediate threat, the normal cognitive and emotional response for every human being is fear or phobia. Anxiety, however, is felt over a longer period of time, focuses on future event, and is perceived confusingly and makes us overly cautious, causing the body to remain in a continuous and exhausted state of alertness. That's why I'm here. I'm Alex, and on this channel you will find practical information not so very well known in the medical new world for life extension, lifespan, for longevity, and quick and powerful, natural, and almost for free remedies for several physical internal disorders. This video is a practical guide verified by me and does not represent a cure for any disease, dysfunction, or physical condition. That's why please talk to your doctor first before starting to consume the nutrients or the elements or the liquid or the things I want to mention down below in this video. May the depression stay out of you, and if you want to prevent this, let's go. My dear friends, the first thing is clay. Clay detoxifies the body and at the same time it mineralizes due to the high content of magnesium, chromium, and cobalt. Due to the intake of easily assimilable iron from the clay, it is useful in combating stress, anxiety, and depression. In the case of severe fatigue, the clay can work wonders. Clay, it can be found in most health food stores in form of powder, but better from my side of little stones like you see in this picture. Method of preparation: you can put 1 glass full of water, or spring water, or fountain water, or still water if you can find one with pH good one, in a glass or a porcelain container, and you can add a teaspoonful of clay or a little stones of clay the size of a hazelnut, like a huge full spoon 50-gram portion in that water, and the clay in the form of little stones should not be crushed because it will dissolve into the water over the night. So the preparation of the clay is done ahead of time, and it is left from the evening until the morning time, when it is mixed well with a wooden spatula like you see in this picture, and the very cloudy water is drunk quickly on the empty stomach, like 30 or 60 minutes before meals. So my protocol is to drink 2 glasses like this per day for 60 days, every 6 months if you have symptoms of depression. The second nutrient for antidepressant is lard or vegetable oils. So a diet high in saturated unrefined fats such as lard has a powerful effect in reducing the molecular substrate that maintains cognitive processes, because without them the risk of neurological dysfunctions increases. So lard, from the Latin, is unctura, is a fatty substance insoluble in water obtained in melting animal fat from the pig, goose, or duck. So is the food with the highest intake of saturated fats. I recommend consuming 2 tablespoons of lard per day on warm bread with whatever seeds you prefer, salt, pepper, spices, or vegetable you want on the top. Or if you don't have lard, 4 tablespoons of sunflower oil on the empty stomach made on the maximum temperature of 60 degrees daily for 2 months, every 6 months. The third thing is coenzyma Q10 and NADH. Coenzyma Q10 is produced naturally by the human body, and being an effective antioxidant, it protects the brain, heart and muscular system. Nicotinamide adenine dinucleotide, or NADH, is a coenzyme widespread in all living cells. So this NADH can also promote brain regeneration and improve cognitive clarity by promoting the regeneration of neurotransmitter in our brains. Too little is extracted from food for neurological recovery because it is diluted with body fluids, and too little reaches through the blood the brain. For this reason, I bring these 2 supplements down below. So you can have a double dose, like 2 pills of 400 milligrams per day of coenzyme Q10, and double dose 2 of 152 milligrams of NADH, of nicotinamide adenine dinucleotide, daily for 60 days, twice per year. The fourth thing is alpha-lipoic acid. It's a type of antioxidant. It's a compound found in plant foods that you can eat frequently. It annihilates the free radicals and improves the nerve functions and slows down the aging process. The human body also produces a small amount of alpha-lipoic acid, but the concentration in the blood increases significantly when we eat healthy foods. So many foods such as green vegetables and potatoes are rich in alpha-lipoic acids, and this compound can be produced in the laboratory in the form antidepressant supplement. However, supplements contain up to 1,000 times more alpha-lipoic acids than food, contributing to the normal functioning of our sacred nervous system. So my protocol is to consume at least 200 grams per day of any mentioned foods which contains alpha-lipoic acids for 3 months, or if you don't find the foods, 2 supplements per day for 3 months, at least 2 capsules, pills of 100 milligrams of alpha-lipoic acid. The 5th thing is green tea. Has an anti-stress, energizing effect, contains antioxidants, increases attention, focusing, memory, and has anti-carcinogenic, laxative, and increases, of course, the appetite, and also produces the awakening effect that have also coffee that stimulate the maintenance of our youth. So the best known method of preparation of preparing green tea is infusion or decoct by the cold. You can find it in the form of leaves or sachets, and it's very simple to prepare. I recommend drinking a cup of green tea every morning for 3 months up to 6 months, twice per year. And the 6th thing, my dear friends, is blackberries. These fruits consumed several times a week will help us to eliminate the feeling of fatigue and to feel refreshed, enthusiastic, energetic, and optimistic again. So this type of berries found blueberries, currants, raspberries, gooseberries, blackberries, strawberries, cranberries, elderberries, so there are a lot. To take advantage of all their benefits of these berries, it is preferable to consume them as such anytime during the day, but they can be also consumed in different recipes. In the morning, they can be eaten for breakfast, added to yogurt or cereal flakes or whatever other smoothie you want to do with them. So the most common and practical but also tasty way of consuming them is juice or smoothie, shake, or especially since other fruits can be added for diversification and have a huge amount of power inside. The berries, they are among the few fruits that have no contraindications for consumption. So people who want to take a cure with blackberries can consume like daily between 200-400 grams in several portions of 50 to 80 grams of each portion, approximately 30 to 60 minutes before a main meal. A blueberry or all other berries cure should last a minimum of 7 days and a maximum of 1 month, once every 4 months. If you want to live longer, this channel is designed to share a solution from what I have been visited in more than 61 countries to find cures, to find remedies and healing processes for a lifespan, longevity and life extension. So if you subscribe with the bell, the world will be a better place for everyone. May the progressive force be with you.